Okay, this is part 2 to how to solve a Rubik's Revenge 4x4. This is the edge pairing tutorial, or as I like to call the EP. In this part, all you're really going to do is pair the edges together like this one here. I have this orange and green pair. So now, when I solve it, that can act like this piece here. It's the same thing, green, orange. So this part can be done to multiple extents. It can be done either 2 pairs at a time, 4 pairs at a time, or 6 pairs at a time. I'm just going to show the 2-pair system, because then once you understand the 2-pair, the 4 and 6 follow pretty easily. So here we are. I've got blue-white here, and blue-white here. And I'm going to look ahead. I've got orange and yellow, and then orange and yellow over here. So what I do is I bring these two together on this side right here, and it messed up the centers. So that's why you looked ahead to the orange and white, because when you put the centers back together, you bring that piece up here. So what you want to do is bring its pair up to here. So to do that, I'm just going to go put its pair on the back, and then L prime, U prime, L, and now it's in its spot. And then you bring the centers back, and there you go. You've got 1, 2 edges, or 1, 2 edges right there, like that. And then, like I said, that can be done up to 6 at a time, but that one involves a lot of looking ahead. But like I said, once you understand the 2-pair, then the 4 and 6 follow quite easily. So again, got orange and white, and look ahead. Got red and yellow back here, like right there. So bring those two together, make a pair. Now you got to bring this red yellow right here. So put it down here on the bottom, and then L, D prime rather, and then L prime, and now it's there. Bring those back up, and you've got a second pair. I think I've got one more. I've got this one and this one. So this is one of the edge parodies that you can run into on a 4x4. I'm just going to solve this real quick. I'm going to explain the parodies in the part 3 of the tutorial. So that's all the edges. So if you'll notice, you look around the cube, if you look at it, you've pretty much got a scrambled 3x3 if you look at it right, because you've got like the blue center here, and then orange like that, and then you've got these edges. You've got green orange, red white. So now it can be solved just like a 3x3 in whatever method you use. If it says 2L, if it's a Friedrich method, then it's more like a F3L, because these 2 layers here act as the mid layer. So when you solve it, when you solve the first 2 layers, it's actually the first 3 layers. If it's the Rubik's method, or not the Rubik's, but the Petrus method, you'll build a, 3x3x3 on the corner, and then expand it, and then solve the first 2 layers. And then Rubik's, you build a 3x4x3, or 1x3x4 thing on either side. After this, it's exactly like a 3x3. So since I use F2L, bring these down, and the last one. So there's my cross. Like I said, this mid layer is like the middle, so I've got my cross here. I think I've got enough time to do this. So solve this. Put that down in its slot. Like I said, it's like more like F3L. So blue, red. Like I said in the first part, my core is broken, so the cube gets stuck a lot. Alright, so there it is. That's the F3L. And then do the OLL, if I can. One thing that can be hard is when you first try and do an OLL, you gotta remember that these two layers are actually one layer when you're solving when you're doing the 3x3 solve. So that part is kind of strange when you first do it. And then same thing, this is just the basic center edge swap, but then rather than just bringing it over like that, I have to bring over all three of these, and then that up, and that's the mid layer. So, really need a new core. I have no idea what I just did. Okay. There we go. Solved. So that's that for the solving portion. Yeah, part 3 is going to be on parodies, which are occurrences that you run into on a 4x4, which you don't run into on a 3x3. In the part 3, I'm going to show the 3 main parodies that I've run into, at least. Or 4 main parodies that I run into. So that's that for part 2.